Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to learn Zardozi work, and in Zardozi work there are different materials which are used. So this is called dabka, which is like a spring. This is a metallic wire which has been converted into a spring. See this? Can you see the spring here? So when you're working with dabka work, basically you need not stretch this, so you have to be very careful not to be stretching this, otherwise the wire will open up. This comes in different colors. In olden days this metallic wire used to be with pure metals like silver, gold, copper. Now most of these materials these days they are coated with metal. So similarly you have this silver color. It comes in matte also. You can see it on a black background. Right? So that's the spring. Okay. Then you have this nakshi. This is also spring, but the design is slightly different. You have this in different colors. You have it in matte, you have it in shiny, you have it in blue color, you have it in copper color. So what basically we are going to do is you can use any of these material basically for contemporizing it, and generally this kind of work is generally used for high-end wedding wear and evening wear. On a cotton fabric, I'm going to draw a small design just for the demonstration purpose. Let's draw a leaf. So on this leaf, I'm going to put this dabka work. So basically you have to cut the design according to the size what you have. So I can make this slightly more longer maybe, or maybe I can draw one more line inside. So you can manipulate the design later on. When you're working, you can also manipulate. So here basically to rotate this will be difficult. So generally we work in straight lines and we can just make it slightly more diagonal. I'm going to cut different sizes of this. And I'm going to cut some smaller sizes. So make sure that you don't stretch the spring and some smaller ones. We are going to use this hoop because we want the fabric should be absolutely stretched. So stretch the fabric nicely, fit the frame, and you have this very fine needle here because this needle has to go through this spring like this. Yeah, so when you're stitching, so you need a fine needle, otherwise this will get stuck inside the needle. Okay, so let's start this. Put a knot at the back. Take out the needle. Take the maximum length dabka. And slightly rotate and just a slight curve. You can work any design. If you want straight lines, that's also fine. But I want to take this the leaf shape. Okay, now there is a mistake here. Because I stretched it, you can see it's become like a spring. So be careful. Remove it if something like this happens. Restart the work again. So handle it very delicately. So it's not necessary that when you draw a design, you're going to exactly follow it. On the spot also, you can slightly manipulate the design. So I'm going to put one more stitch here, just for it to stay. And so on. Just keep repeating. So it's like a pipe. Now, why I'm showing you a different length is that one could also play with different lengths. But this pipe you cannot make it very long, because then you have to put more stitches to hold it. Now I'm putting one long and one short. I can go from very long and then reduce the length subsequently. So I'm showing you on a white background. So what you can do is you can try out a different color also. On a black, probably, this would also look very nice. You can work from the other side also. Start working from the other side, from the center. So you have to put very small stitches to hold the spring. So I'm going to finish this and then we'll do another technique. So this is how you complete the entire design. I can put one more in the center also. Let's see if it looks nice, we'll keep it, otherwise we can remove it also. So it's not looking that nice. Okay, so let's keep it also. So finish this, and now what I'm going to do is, after completing this, I'm going to beat this with the hammer to flatten the wire, and you can see the look then. So keep it on the floor and then you can beat it with the hammer just to flatten the wire and create a different effect. So this is called petta work. Petta work meaning in Hindi that this has been basically beaten up. So this is a beaten up dabka work. So it looks like a very beautiful flower. So you can experiment a lot with some of these techniques. So here I've worked with straight lines. You can also make a circle inside a circle, and very simple patterns. You cannot do very complex patterns with this. Thank you.